general election.
You're joking. Not another one?
Runga. Why is the Runga? Why is the Runga? Why is the Runga?
We can hire royal mages out. We can hire royal mages out. We can hire royal mages out.
Well, at 20 minutes to 5, we can now say the decision taken in 1975 by this country to join the common market has been reversed.
And you can't believe what is happening. This fundamentally quite decent man who goes so terribly wrong.
You've abstained during votes on same-sex marriage in the past. You've said recently that politically you regret that. Personally, though, do you think, as a Christian, that homosexual sex is a sin?
Well, I think that, first of all, I mean, somebody who is a Christian does not then go enforcing their views on the and it's not our issue.
I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Let's start a war. Start a nuclear war. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. I wanna hold your hand.
Laura looks a lot like Douglas Carswell.
I have just chaired a meeting of the Cabinet where we agreed that the government should call a general election to be held on the 8th of June. I want to explain the reasons for that decision, what will happen next, and the choice facing the British people when you come to vote in this election.
Be happy if Theresa May called the general election.
Okay.
He's not doing it.
Can we go outside? We're being harassed here.
That's not professional.
I am a professional.
It might be in my party's interest for him to sit there. It's not in the national interest, and I would say, for heaven's sake, man, go.
I can't recall a 20% gap being turned around in a general election. I know pollsters do get it wrong.
Well, we are going to go out there and fight this election to win.
Please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore.
For unskilled young British people to be forced out of work because big Lithuanian gangs now pick all the vegetables.
Lithuania potato, that's boiled potato, mashed potato, fried potato, and chips. All for you at Lithuania potato. Tasty Lithuanian potato.
Totally ecumenical cross-party venture, my friends. Now this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for us to take back control of this country. Can you hear me at the back? Yay! Because the organisation that we belong to now, the European Union, has changed out of all recognition from what we signed up to in 1972. And if we vote leave on June the 23rd, we can take back control of £350 million a week.
The £350 million a week we send to the EU, which we will no longer send to the EU, can you guarantee that's going to go to the NHS?
No, I can't.
We're going to be joined by Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. We'll talk to her about plans for a second referendum on independence.
Scotland, a referendum. I want Scotland to stay in the European Union. No, I've said I want Scotland to be in the European Union. I can't country to the Scottish. Clearly, everybody knows I want Scotland to be an independent country. Scotland was, and Scotland, country in Scotland. Scotland is a country. People in Scotland, country are a referendum. Scotland voted Scotland. People in Scotland. Scotland cities of independence referendum. Scotland in Scotland. But of Scotland, of the country. People in Scotland. Scotland or Scottish Scotland. Scotland in Scotland. The Scottish for Scotland is an independence referendum. Scotland, Scottish country. Scotland. Independent countries. Scotland. Country. Scotland. What's that? Scotland and country. Scotland country. What is Scotland country?
In terms of the rationale for it, in interviews this morning you appear to be suggesting that it's because people in full veils can't be picked up by CCTV cameras. So one presumes that big hats are also going to be banned by a UKIP government.
No, not big hats at all. I mean, the fact is the veil covers the full face. I can't go into a bank with a crash helmet on, for example, or a balaclava.
You can't walk around the streets with a helmet on,
it's not just about security. Hang on. Look, whether we like it or not, we're the most watched people in the world. There's more CCTV in this country per head than anywhere else on the globe. And the fact is, for CCTV to be effective, you have to see people's faces.
Oh, peekaboo. Welcome, everyone, to the Foreign and Commonwealth Office.
So there are fewer than 50 days now before the general election. And so we're asking, please, stand up for what matters. Stand up for urgent action on the climate crisis. Stand up for real investment in our public services, our NHS and education. Stand up for a new deal for young people. And stand up against the extreme policies of this government, not just Theresa May's extreme Brexit policies that can see us out of the single market, out of the customs union, potentially losing key social and environmental protections, but all of her extreme social policies too. This is our opportunity to make history and to elect more Green MPs, but we need your help. We don't have big donations from big business, so everything that you can give will make a real difference. We want this to be our boldest election campaign ever, and Britain stands at a crossroads. The decisions that we make in the next few weeks will affect us not just for the next few years, but for a generation and more. So please do donate whatever you can. Please share this crowdfunder as widely as you can. Please stand up for what matters and stand up for a different kind of politics.
Not with fellow candidate Paul Golding. The far-right campaigner and leader of the group Britain First was seen turning his back to Khan as he began to give his speech.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I get a little bit restless and I dream of something wild. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit helpless and I'm lying like a child in your arms. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit angry and I know I've got to get out and cry. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, but then I see the look in your eyes. I can do a total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time there was light in my life, but now there's only love in the dark. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart.